Israeli archaeologists announced a major discovery in the ancient city of David. We had the opportunity to see this discovery, and it goes back to the time when Jesus walked its ancient streets, and the Romans later destroyed Jerusalem. Take a look. About 20 feet below the surface, Israeli archaeologists have uncovered a 2,000-year-old road next to the city of David. The road leads from the Pool of Siloam below and goes up to the Temple Mount. 2,000 years ago, this likely would have been the route that Jesus took on his way up to the temple.
This is probably where Jesus acted and marched during his time.
Moran Hagbi is an archaeologist with the Israel Antiquities Authority.
We know today that this street was paved during the time of Pontius Pilate, which famous for crucifying Jesus. And now it's opening a new era in the research of Jerusalem.
The excavation points directly to the time the Romans quelled a Jewish rebellion and destroyed Jerusalem in 70 AD. One example is this remarkably preserved 2,000-year-old burned palm frond or branch.
When we're speaking about the destruction, this is a destruction. The palm tree was burned in the fire that the Roman ignited here. And again, when we're speaking about the last moment of Jerusalem, this tree probably saw the last moment of Jerusalem. And again, it's very symbolic because the palm tree is the symbol of Judea in that time.
They also discovered weapons of war from Jerusalem's fight for life.
This is the evidence of the battle. These ballista balls that was shot by catapults into the city, maybe within the city itself. Arrowheads that was fired both by the Romans and the Jewish rebels. And obviously we're speaking about battles and wars, and we have the weapons here that, again, telling us these stories.
Some escaped through this drainage channel. For Hagbi, the project tells a compelling story.
And the fighting was happening here in the street and in the drainage channel, which is right underneath us. People were just running away through these drainage channels. Some of them ran to Masada. Sometimes I find myself imagine people running along the street, maybe running from the Romans, maybe running to fight against the Romans, and again, and this fire in this background.
Within a few years, as the dig moves toward the Temple Mount, people can look forward to retracing the steps of Jesus from 2,000 years ago.